The DFI NA qualifiers was amazing, and here are the official highlights. From amazing mantle brick clutches to shocking team wipes, this event had it all, and it really did ramp up in the later matches. And of course, with Zero Dam comes the extraction clutch between multiple teams, this time between Team Inc. and AKA.
They make it inside technically. The battle for the ages here to start things off. Finally, a full team of 3 versus a team of 3. 1 week on the side of Inc.
Yeah, those traps right there, but the swing on a 60 MG, and he falls first. Unfortunate now, Articuno. January healing back on up. The Saniva with the shield down. Just trying to get closer. Leaves his back on open.
Yeah, this is brutal. And all of a sudden, look who comes in for the third party. Bay, black and yellow. Getting into the mix and taking down the final remaining member.
Oh, picks up a little bit more speed. Captures one off guard. Doesn't get the knock. Start looking through it, but I mean, you've got to realize that we burned a lot of our kit just to get in terms of our abilities. So, just kind of bleeding on out from a massive nade coming in from Killzall.
That's a triple kill with a nade?
With one nade getting a triple kill, that was an impressive end to match 1, but match 2 is even crazier. Just under 6 minutes left, not a single team has lost a player.
Rotate. They came out of camp. Everybody knows where the decoding station is and where this mantle brick is. And it's a 3v2. This is not for the mantle brick, though. This is for first to the mantle brick. And with a knockdown, talk about the efficacy of Viren on main stage. A perfect knockdown and a perfect cleanup. Well done from Zomo. Black and yellow moving different on this map.
He might not get every elimination, but Killzall is the highlight of this entire moment on match 2.
Have the easiest flank of his life. They don't know he's here. Trigger discipline. I like it. He knows if he shoots first, they can turn and kill him. Finds one that was already weak, finds the other. Saniva isn't able to get the knock. Maybe a hair too much discipline, but picks up one, and it looks like Killzall with Eze able to trade out another. So it's going to be a 2v1, a perfect setup from Killzall to be able to play the trades. And with this 2v1, the enemy has seized the mantle brick. Take a look top middle quickly. There is no more room on this mantle brick timer. 320 on the decoding timer, 322 on the overall map timer.
In match 2, remember guys, is always a mantle brick match, and this one was absolute madness with an ending we were not expecting.
SFC finding a sizable amount of kills. We actually lose Skies from the backside. This is bad news if you're black and yellow. If you want this mantle brick, you've got to win some of these gunfights. You're going to have to go huge. Now he can play the low side. As long as Johnner doesn't get taken, nobody can take this decode. He has to stay looking at it, though. Somebody's going to make a run for it, and they're going to lose it. I don't think he hears the footsteps up above, and they lose it. SFC, he turns away just for a moment. Maybe he gets called off of it. No one will get the mantle brick in game 2, and now it's just a slugfest for the next 10 seconds here, Tiff. All of these kills worth 300k. No one getting out of this map.
No one is getting out. Everyone's losing something. We just wasted so much time, and now no one gets a mantle brick.
No one got the mantle brick in match 2, but that didn't slow things down. If anything, it all sped up.
Black and yellow, though, shows on up in JTH. The patience. The patience is trying to pay off, but it's Zomo. Last alive, looking for the final player. The beatdown might occur. JTH.
My goat sing-song with a triple. What in the world?
Scott, look, you're living large.
Absolutely living large. Early engagement, just a knockdown, but in trouble. Spades finds the off angle. Looks like over the top angle, actually, to finish off that knockdown and make it a full knock and now a full kill. Now they're hot on their heels. In the meantime, by the way, I was going to give you an update on Jack Tan and Handsome, but the game's done it for us and production's done it for us. They're out of here. They got their team wipe. They got some solid loot, and they said, we'll see you later. We'll see you guys in Space City.
With Team Bay being completely out of the match and JTH extracting, this meant an insane endgame was coming.
Time forces Mingu back, though. 39 seconds on the clock. 26 seconds on the extraction point. If you want to get out of this map, you better make a move for it. Mengu has an angle for it. Loco's playing on the extraction, Spades on the off angle to play the trade. They should be able to do it. Through the smoke, though. A couple connects. They got hit markers. They know they're there. Ink is able to trade out one from the offside. There's 7 seconds. You better sprint. Let's see how many people hit it. just in the nick of time. Here we go. Ink making a run for it, and they get punished for it. Mangu holding. They pick up a couple. AKA on the offside. They wanted to play spoiler. They're able to do it for a couple players, and a couple people get out. It is only 2 members of SFC, Grimmy and Spades, out of this map. Everybody else in a bloodbath in the final seconds, and only a couple people getting paid.
You could argue that the first 4 matches have been fairly slow compared to other tournaments, but trust me guys, they ramp up to a point where it was one of the most insane videos we have ever made. Team Bay got the mantle brick and it started decoding, 14 seconds left, and then things get insane from now on.
10 seconds.
And now, just have to anchor down. You grab the knock on a Zomo, you immediately pop onto it. Do you have enough time to go ahead and steal it? There it goes, locked in, 3:30 on the clock.
Holy cow, Mangu goes absolutely insane. Ice is up in the moment and steals the decode. The timer reset, but Mangu not done. They feel like they're hot, and they are, so they're going to push this equation. They swing over and unfortunately get punished by Loco. January, no, Articuno, a.k.a. win the gunfight. Mangu might have stolen it and saved the day against Black and Yellow.
And JTH, they have answered the call. They heard the fight and Equal sent straight around to get lasered. Articuno picks up 2. Equal and Nowhere both down and out. Oh my god.
You could argue that Space City mantle brick matches are the most insane.
Gonna try to get some info with the guided missile. Wait, there's one running out. He connects on it. Drops Zomo. Says, you're not stealing anything, my friend. Take a missile to the face. Aluru coming in clutch as he makes a play through the smoke. He's got a time. 30 seconds on the clock. He should be able to steal this here. Ink now in charge of the mantle brick, but everybody knows he's there.
Second place hailing from the regional semifinals in Group A. And now JTH said, let me get involved on Space City, and look who shows on.
With it being absolute chaos in the decoding alleyway, teams start to fall pretty quick. This is one moment that you realize pro players make mistakes too.
They're hitting you. Of course, the swarm comes in, is going to start depleting your health. And he doesn't get the decode?
No, we popped off at the moment the swarm came in and connected. 37 seconds to go.
Gosh.
Ink could potentially another incendiary coming on through. We try to go for it, but we lose our life in the process.
Match 4 quickly became one of the most impressive matches for a mantle brick fight we have ever seen. Team Ink waiting for a very big third party, but wait until the end, guys.
Their teammates back on up, but what they do is they extend on out through the hallway and decide, okay, we're gonna hand on it now. So we still have this 2v3.
Nice. Ink's jumped the body, jumped Sing Song's body, taking control, and Infant Baby is taking the power position in this alleyway. They know there's a lot of teams out of this map. We can play a little bit more aggressive when we have player advantage. They're gonna swing on this fight. You're going to need a hero play from Jack Tan and Handsome, or Ink is going to be your first team. They get the knock. 1 down. It's a 3v1. If they play this correctly, they play over the top. They don't even need the help. They find one. But Grimmy's comes in from behind. We knew he'd play spoiler. He's got to win a 1v3. Jack Tan and Handsome are out of this lobby. Ink in control of the mantle brick right now, but plenty of time. Grimmy, as a solo, going to have to be the hero. Picks up 1.
1v2.
Full wiped. 2 players remaining. Getting nervous.
Plenty of time to make this work. Plenty of time. We just need to isolate them. If you're Ink, as long as you stay together, this should be a fight that you can take and win. Reminder here.
Here we go.
They came in fully kitted out with gold, mostly gold ammo, but it doesn't even matter. He finds 2 easy. Grimmy looking for a clutch.
Through the smoke, finds the other. Does he win the 1v3, Grimmy? He is him. He is the hero. He waited, lied in wait. He is the alligator, the crocodile snapping at your ankles.
This is the kind of plays we want to see in these highlight videos. A solo clutch for the ages, and then we go straight into match 5, and things are getting hot very quickly.
For Black and Yellow and Ink on the other side of the mantle brick. All the action coming through, and you think Zomo is going to connect, but it's Ink. Baby B and 2 Easy are just swarming through the Black and Yellow roster.
Black and Yellow down to a single player, in trouble, and getting chased by a Saniva. This spells bad news because get over here.
Stop!
Gets crushed. Saniva hunts down their opponent.
When Saniva operators are involved in the mantle brick decoding station, you know things are going to be crazy.
The data swarm comes through. It's going to start ticking. Once it connects, and look who's filtering through.
5 seconds.
January up and at him, but the beatdown is here. Saniva wants to get wild, but nowhere. Down and out. SFC makes the play on a JTH elsewhere.
There was massive fights breaking out across the map. The only team fully out is Black and Yellow, which was a long time ago. SFC took down a couple members of JTH, who are down to 2 now, as Mango have found an angle onto Spades, getting the full. It's a 3v1 down below on one member of SFC. Don't tell me he can do it again. Loco by himself. This time a new member of SFC trying to play hero in a 1v3. This time not going to make it out of dodge. Not this time. SFC back to the lobby.
This Mandelbrick decoding station fight's been going for about 10 minutes now, and we're still juggling teams around it. This is absolutely nuts.
Operator, if I saw that correctly, it's a huge take. That means Ink can't get back to this position on the Mandelbrick. We gotta steal it. Wait, what? From behind? Mangu, welcome back to the party. Maybe at the bottom of the leaderboard, you're playing spoiler. Just kidding. You get wiped.
A Mandelbrick, aka back up to full fighting potential here, and are yet gonna contest them again. Will they be able to steal it back? Because this time is just dwindling, and of course it will be, I believe, at a minute and a half if they can proclaim.
Oh, magnetic bomb to the head. There's efficacy in fire in the trading of blows. But we got to pay attention to this decoding station. You could win it right here if you look at it. No! Sing Song! Tan and Handsome coming in. It's utter chaos on the point. Mango getting into the mix. Mandelbrick has been extracted. Ink, get the brick. They are alive. They have the Mandelbrick. No one's able to steal it in time. Now it's just about playing cleanup. Unbelievable sequence. Ink gets saved by the bell.
They did have some players alive when the Mandelbrick was decoded, so now we can just see everyone looking to clear things out.
Team Ink lock in the second Mandelbrick of the tournament, but it looks like Grimmy made a big mistake.
All of a sudden, already? The hero, Grimmy, is killed off rip.
Which isn't bad. Now, do you loot? Do you play for the Mandelbrick? Because you need a Mandelbrick to even win it, and right now, JTH, Black and Yellow, Zomo, my God.
Team AKA are the first team to grab the Mandelbrick in match 6, and it's time for things to ramp up to 11.
60 MG in a decent spot. Maybe more than decent, finds one. We saw this ladder stall position. Everybody has a timer. Mangu is just risking it for the biscuit.
Now, with every single team sprinting to the decoding station, we have one of the most insane endgame moments we have ever seen in Delta Force.
No one's making a move for it. Mangu's late. You're too late, ladies and gentlemen. You're all dead, ladies and gentlemen. AKA wiping everybody. AKA getting the Mandelbrick. You move too slow. AKA fortune favors the bold, my friends. Job is not done. You got to get the full wipe and you're able to do it. See ya later. AKA wipes everybody.
With the Mandelbrick decoded, there's 3 teams that are fighting for first place. Nobody knows who's gonna win yet. This is one of the most intense moments we have ever seen in the end game. The extraction is everything here.
SFC moves there first. It's gonna be a 3v2 for the middle extraction point. Look at the timers, folks. 60 seconds on the clock. Ink is late. Coming in late. They gotta get a knockdown here and they gotta get an angle. Ink in trouble. They're not going to get there in time. Ink may not make land if they can't get to the extraction point. They don't have to kill him. They just got to get on it when this timer hits 0. It's 3 seconds. You got to get there. 1 second. Ink, do they get out? One member, infant baby, sneaks in.
That's the definition of clutch, and nobody knew who was winning the tournament yet.
We got it. Leaderboard's ready. Radio call is in. Who are our winners? Who is assuredly the team making land at the top of the leaderboard, our winners of our North American region. It is AKA in the final match.
Let us know in the comments below who was your favorite team of the entire video, who impressed you the most, AKA really clutched it out in the final map. Guys, also hit the like button, subscribe to Top Gaming Moments. We'll see you next time.